Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pulls it in. It's McCray. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll keep it on the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Northwestern's offense will take the field for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Starting at nearly 75,000 of his closest friends, hanging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Wagner. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain, needed about 3 more on that one. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Buying some time as he moves left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Looking downfield, it's great. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The quick out. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The give on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to throw, it's Gray. Finds a tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He wants to throw it again. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Moving out of the pocket. Finds a little space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Looking for room. It's Ball. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something...
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the 1st himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Spartans will go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback keeps it, and he'll slide after picking up the 1st down.
I don't think the defense was expecting him on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those...
Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Quick release on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Gray. It's on target and complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Northwestern will send out the punt team. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, Logan.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Got it set up on the outside. He's past the 30. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds his tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Sparty! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Dropping back, it's Gray. Got his man in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a crease. It's ball. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Wants to throw. It's great. Makes the grab over the middle. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give to the tailback. Creates a little room. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. Makes a man miss. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a first and 10. Dropping back, it's Gray. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Keeps it on the bootleg. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
going for the marker on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air, it's Childs. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it across the 15. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Going to the run, it's Ball. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGee. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Gray. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure coming. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
There's just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense. And now we have 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Gate. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got room to work. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
31, Northwestern, 17.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Off the play fake. On the move to his left. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with the lone back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Covey. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And listen, still a ways to go. But
oh, they block it. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. One possession game, getting late. First, breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Snowed under by the defense. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. Skips away from pressure. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get